Hey guys, this is a video on how to make a smart cart countdown for the website. I'm going to do a test one. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into extensions, modules. Currently there's one called Halloween Bash. We can do a couple different things. We can either edit this one that's existing or create a new one, or we could even duplicate this one. But what I'm going to show you now is just how to create a brand new one. So when we're in modules, you're going to click new. It's going to bring up the module type screen. I'm going to scroll down, find Smart Countdown. That's what this module is. Click on that. It's going to take you into the Smart Countdown module settings. We're going to give it a title. You're going to call this one Black Friday, I do believe. The event date and time, I'm guessing, is Friday the 27th. We'll leave this set at yes. We're going to show the countdown only. And we'll leave seconds displayed. Text, Black Friday is coming. Put whatever you want in there. That's where I had TikTok, are you ready? On the Halloween one. The other thing you can do is look at the Halloween one and see what settings I had in there. If you scroll down, there's some other options. Custom labels, separator image, separator blanking, JavaScript library. No worries there. You can leave those. Over here, show title. The title is what will show in the heading. So this one will say Black Friday. You can hide that as well. The position that we're going to put this particular module in is called the aside. A-S-I-D-E. That's the position just to the right of the initial content on the website, and we want it to be published. We want to start publishing right away, so we can leave that blank, and we want it to stop publishing on that day at whatever time. I'll just put it at 23:59. And one thing I forgot to set was the event date and the time. I don't know what time you want to start, or whatever it is you want to announce. This is where you put the start time. You don't have to do anything with this stuff here. Menu assignment. Initially it's going to be on all pages, so if we publish this now it would show up on every page. I suspect we don't want this. The other one I just had showing on the front page. So I am going to click on only on the pages selected. And I'm going to click on none, and that removes the checkboxes from every menu item. And in the main menu right here, we want it to be on the home page. That means it'll only be published on the home page. This is where you can create different things. Let's say you wanted another countdown for something Nintendo related and Nintendo only, and you only wanted it to show up on the Nintendo pages. That's where you would check all of these different pages. So for this one, we're just going to do the home. Module permissions, you don't have to change anything there. Automatic redirection, you don't have to change anything there. Layout, we'll change this to horizontal. Or whatever you want. Just kind of play with these settings and see how it ends up looking. The text position at the top, horizontal layout, horizontally center all. Also, if you hover over these descriptors, you can see the pop-up box comes up and it'll give you a little more details. So space between text and counter, space between counter units, space between digits and labels, pixels. So we got 6 pixels, 4 pixels, and 8 pixels. I'm going to leave those at the default for now. If we need to tweak it, we'll tweak it. Styles, you can define the width or the padding. Any CSS, which I don't expect you to know anything about. These are just more finite details into styling the module. Don't worry about setting any of that. I can assist with that if we need to. Digits animation. The other one, I had text opacity. That was it. I didn't do anything in the custom profile or anything. And then advanced, leave this at default. Module class suffix, I did have flat and secondary in here, as well as compact, I do believe. Those just give it a uniform look with the rest of the site. And header class, I'm going to call this Black Friday, and that's just so if you guys need me to put any different styling to make it look different, I use that as a reference, so I can change. That's how I got the orange and black on the Halloween one, and I'll have to do the same on this one. So we've gone through all the tabs now, set everything up. So now if I save this and I go to the website, it's probably going to be on the front page. And there it is. As you can see, it's got the same blue heading. I don't know if you want me to change that. We can. Here's what I put in that text field, and then here's the countdown. Now you can see that this carriage return down to the second line. This is where changing that spacing comes in handy. So if we go into layout, space between text and counter, let's take that down to 4. Space between counter units, let's take that down to 2. And space between digits and labels, let's take that down to 6 and see what that does. We'll save it, refresh the screen, and stayed the same. Okay, again, let me go into the styles page. I'm going to change the text size. I'll go down to 16 on that. Counter label size will go down to 14. Again, these are pixels. Save it and refresh, and that didn't do us any good either. So this is something that I'll have to do an override on it, but that's how you set it up. Any questions, just let me know.